Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to the new viewers. I am out here this morning because I am about to do my yard work. It's time to cut grass. I cut the back last night, but I'm going to do the front and do some cleanup in the greenhouse. So I had a viewer request a video on me maintaining or cutting the grass. So I'm going to take you all along with me. Take another sip of my coffee and let's go cut grass. See you on the front. I'm starting out using my Black & Decker edger, and I prefer to use the one that's actually quartered because I seem to get more power using that one versus the battery packed one. Black & Decker does not sponsor this video. I'm just a product that I prefer to use. Of course, I ran out of gas, so I had to go get my little gas can to fill up. Typically, I fill up before I even start mowing, but I think I just forgot this morning. If you look next door, you can see my neighbor Jim in sync with me, trying to get this grass cut before it gets too hot out. My lawnmower is by Honda. It is a very reliable lawnmower. It's a self-propelled, one pull, and that's it. No struggling trying to start it. And I have had this lawnmower for several years, and it has been very, very, very reliable. You can tell by the bald spot in the yard that I had a really bad case of grub worms. They have been having a party, and I have not been out to address the issue. I'll treat it. It doesn't take long for it to recover. The grass will come back. I just haven't been really making my front yard a priority. I've been taking care of my garden. Okay, guys, this is my neighbor right here, Jim. He's my competition with grass. We used to compete, but I let him win this year because I let the bugs just go ahead and eat my grass up. So he's also taking his lawnmower down the street to cut another neighbor's yard because he can't stand seeing yards that's not, taken care of. So, but yeah,
he embarrassed me so much.
He's
I
also
had to go to work.
Look. He's also nosy. If my back gate is open, I'll see him beering in the back. I'm like, who that white man in my backyard?
Looking for free vegetables, though. I want free vegetables.
No, he's a great neighbor. If you want good neighbors, he is a good neighbor. I am very fortunate that I have good neighbors. He's nosy, but he's a good neighbor.
Thanks, Kim. I appreciate the recommendation.
You're welcome.
See you later.
The grass on this side of the yard used to be St. Augustine as well, but of course the grub worms came in and took it out, and now I have Bermuda. But I'm okay with that as long as I have grass. Because if it were up to me, I'd have all not St. Augustine, but I would have all artificial turf. What's wrong? You don't want to be a movie star? Right here is a piece of yard art that I made. I have another one over here. This one used to be nestled between the sweet potato vine and the yucca plants. It's beautiful. I have on glasses, protective glasses. Last week, I cut my grass, and during the process of edging, a rock hit my door, my storm door, and as you can see, it shattered the glass. I still keep it locked, but when that happened, I closed the door and I didn't open it again for a week. It just wasn't on my bingo card to take care of a shattered door. I finally, after a week, cleaned up the glass, and now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to replace it or I really just want a new door. So anyway, I pretty much have the grass cut, edged, and now I am going to do just a little bit of trimming. I am using my Black & Decker hedgehog trimmer. It is also corded. This used to be a full-size tree that I planted, but once it grew, I realized it was too big for the area, so I had to cut down. And now I just keep it edged like or trimmed like a shrub. Right here, I am using my Toro blower to clean up, blowing all of the grass clippings. I just pretty much blow it back up on the grass or in the streets, and I try to make sure I blow it so that it all disperses. And of course, you see the cars, they also just carry the grass down the street. I'm fortunate enough to live across from a green belt, so it makes my cleanup a lot easier. I am not blowing debris into my neighbors' yards. Okay, front yard is all done, at least as much as I plan to do. My hedges in the back really need to be trimmed, but I'm in the front, but I'm not going to do that because, like I said, I plan to have someone come dig this all up. Grass is still bald, but it looks better now that it's cut. The side is done. I need to fertilize so I can get my grass nice and green like Jim over there. He knows I normally have the best grass, but I let him have it this year because I'm focused on my garden. I used to spend all of my time and money watering this grass up here, but then I realized I can't eat this. I'm going to water what I can eat. So anyway, time to head to the back to finish off. Okay, I went in and took a break because it got hot out. So now I'm out here and I'm finishing up my cleaning and organizing in this backyard. Let me straighten my camera. Doing some cleaning and some organizing so that I can get some other things done. Herbs that I harvested and left out here in a bag. This is probably some lemon basil a waste, but I can think better when I have everything all nice and clean. This one of our local grocery stores. I'm not sure if they have Winco grocery stores anywhere else. Probably, I think they do. Well, you have a choice. You can use either plastic bags or the brown paper bags for your groceries. And I always get the brown paper bags. 2 reasons. One is that it reminds me of back in the day when my dad would go grocery shopping and he would come home with all of these hundreds of brown paper bags with the groceries in it. And then they switched over to this plastic stuff. 2 is I get to shred the bags and use them in my compost bin as brown matter. So, twofold. Jugs, I don't throw them away because my plan is to get more 5-gallon buckets and use them as self-watering buckets. And I use these gallon jugs for that reason. I won't do this again. This come from being just overlooking stuff and keep walking by it and saying, I'm going to get you that in a minute. I'm going to clean that up in a minute. And then you get busy with something else. Then you just get tired. You want to go in and sit in your nice big comfortable chair in front of your TV, knowing you got other stuff that needs to be done. But you get so overwhelmed that nothing gets done. So then you end up having to come out here and scrub your table. And yeah, I've had this table for years. And when I purchased it, it was a very expensive table because, as you can see, this nice metal base with all designs and stuff in it. And one year I had my grandson helping me clean out the garage, and this table was in there because I would interchange with my wooden table in my living room. Sometimes I would have the wooden table in there. Sometimes I would have this glass table in there. So I had this in my garage, and we were throwing stuff out. I left to go to the store for something. I came back, drove down the alley. That boy had my table in the alley with the trash. I'm like, well, you don't use it. Dude. I know I'm about to have a fit. So it's a very nice table. So it sat in the house for quite a while because I wasn't using it. And then one day I just decided put it on the patio. So makes nice patio furniture. And my thought is I really don't like having the glass out here. So one day as a project, and when I decide to tackle it, I'll bring you all along. One day what I plan to do is to probably take a piece of thin plywood as an insert instead of take the glass out and design it. So I don't know, I'll do something, but so I am now in my lovely hoop house, greenhouse, which I keep cleaning it out and somehow it keeps getting junky. So today I will be cleaning this. I'm determined to get it cleaned and to keep it that way. Let me show y'all this. I was on social media and one of those videos came up about how you could just lay out some paper, plastic or whatever. And this is just a piece of paper from some mushroom compost, I believe. I just cut a long strip, laid it out, lined it with dirt, with compost. And the way I did mine was that I then rolled it up like a Tootsie Roll, and then I stuck cabbage seeds down inside of the grooves. And I mean, literally, it took a matter of a couple of days before I had this. Look at that. So I'll probably give it another week, and I'll take it and I'll unroll it, and then I will up pot my cabbage. Isn't that cool? That will do it for now. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate anybody who's watched the video all the way through. I would appreciate if you would share my content with, if it's just one person, I would thoroughly appreciate it. Thank you, family. Peace out.